In this episode, would you buy bathwater from a celebrity that made it to a soap?
And on the flip side, we give Bob Iger another groundbreaking way to make money. I'll tell you how my local casino tried sucking me in. And let me tell you, if you're one of those people that says it's too long since Stranger Things came out to be excited for the new season, I have some words from you. I get the music. Hello, all you pink pony girls dancing in this pink pony world. Welcome back to another episode of Funny Business Podcast. We hope all of you kings and queens out there get to Santa Monica, dance at the Pink Pony Club, or whatever club is closest to you in your neighborhood. Drink responsibly. My name is Matt. Welcome back to the episode of the Funny Business Podcast. Mike, how are you? How are things?
I'm dancing in the club. We're here. God, what have you done?
In the club, we're all fam.
In the club, we all fam. I feel like that will be my Spotify number one played most song for my Spotify rap this year.
I have to admit, hand up, I just added it on Spotify today.
Man.
That I didn't like the song before. I just didn't add it until today. I don't know why.
Matthew,
yes.
What have you done?
I am a late blooming pink pony girl.
All right. That's okay. That's totally acceptable. It's lovely. Prediction right now for you. What is going to be your top song for Spotify rap for 2025?
It's a great question. Great question. It's probably another song I just started playing like this week. I'm playing it a lot and I'm going to play it a lot.
Uh-huh.
It's an older one. It is Spins by Mac Miller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's a good song to have to know.
That has shown up in my my Spotify's X DJ. Like he's thrown that a couple times at me, and I'm like, I don't mind this.
What about so Pink Pony Girl? Any other close candidates? Hope I like.
Yes, I am. I'm thinking our wedding song will be either number 2 or number 1,
and that is.
You will have to find out this September.
What's the date for that again? Can you remind me?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's September 27th.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah. just like we all vote on November 3rd.
Yes. Yep. Exactly.
All right. Well, Matt, speaking of celebrities, speaking of top artists, pop actors, actresses,
queens,
kings, princesses, princes, girls, boys. Matt, we're here to talk about a fellow actress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why'd
you? I know what the topic is this time. Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know. So,
because she is an actress.
She is an actress.
Yes.
And why? I don't know why I'm trying to toss this up into trying to figure out who this was. But we talked about this person a few episodes ago on this Funny Business Podcast. We tried reaching out for comment, tried reaching out as in a DM on Instagram. At the time of this recording, I'm going to check to see if she read the message.
Yeah, that's a good update.
Matt, what's the over under?
Negative 0.5. There's 0% chance.
Okay, yeah, she did not read it.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how her DMs are now.
Yep, we'll get into that, but yes.
Go ahead. So, Sydney Sweeney, star Euphoria, Anyone But You. She was a host for Saturday Night Live at one point. Apparently, she just decided to rip the Band-Aid on the ugly internet and is probably and maybe one of the first high-level celebrities, not directly selling her bathwater, but collaborating with a brand to sell part of her bathwater. So if you've seen on the news or if you've seen through social media, Sydney Sweeney has teamed up with Dr. Squatch, which maybe this is where kind of the commentary can come in now. I always feel like Dr. Squatch kind of falls into the personality as Liquid Death. I don't know if you agree or disagree.
I'm going to need some context behind that. Why?
I feel like their brand personality is a little bold, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, I would call this bold. Yeah, okay, sure. I can see it.
Yeah. So at the time of the release of this episode, Sydney Sweeney's Sydney's Bathwater Bliss was released, and it's at 12 p.m. exactly. There are weird people on this earth that basically are looking for, probably the most basic feet pics. People love some feet pics, not me.
Some
And
freaks out there.
we we as the Funny Business Podcast do not like feet pics. Just putting that out there. Watch, we'll get a feet pic DM here or there.
Can we get demonetized for saying feet pics? No.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. We'll find out.
Yeah.
All the money we make.
Yeah, we can't lose that on this week's check.
The internet's stirring. Sydney Sweeney's own words was, "You kept asking about my bathwater, so we kept it." And the brand claims it's part of a campaign to get men thinking more critically about what they put on their bodies, presumably while giggling at the idea of showering with Sydney's essence.
A lot to unpack.
Reported by Viola Flowers of NBC News. Matt, you said you have some thoughts. And originally, you had this as part of your buy or sell for today. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay.
I was just going to buy Sydney Sweeney. So let's lay some real quick before I get in. I got a lot of questions and thoughts.
Okay.
This is not her first partnership with Dr. Squatch. She has been doing a lot of commercials.
Yes.
As I believe her title is Sydney Sweeney Body Wash Genie.
Yes.
I got that correct. So
I think so.
This isn't just like a money grab. Oh, let's do this kind of thing. This was probably been in the works for some time.
This is basically the Bear Grylls meets OnlyFans.
Yeah, that kind of works in a way. In a way. So, Mike, I would like to think that we are a Sydney Sweeney stans on this podcast.
Fans?
Stans? Yes. We both liked Anyone But You. Great movie.
It was a good movie.
Very good movie. We both stood up for her and told all you perverts not to DM her after she got single.
Even though we DM'd her.
Well, no, we DM'd her because we accidentally spelled her name wrong. We apologize. Because we respect women on this podcast. So don't DM her anything weird.
Women are smart and I respect them.
Yes. I stand with Sydney Sweeney on this. That
will probably get me demonetized some way. Maybe just canceled somewhere. For all we know.
Yeah, probably. I stand with Sydney Sweeney on this. What about you? If people are going to buy it, she's going to make money off it. Sure, go for it.
Yeah. So I feel like this is a great collaboration opportunity. I think Dr. Squatch kind of pounced on the idea. You may ask yourself, Matt, well, it makes no sense. Why could bathwater be a scent? Other ingredients included in this bathwater got Sydney's, what was it called again? I completely forgot the name. Sydney's Bathwater Bliss. It is made of sand, sea salt, shea butter, and of course, a portion of Sydney's bath water.
Yeah, it's basically just like a Bath and Body Works scent. So it's a fake name, and then it's just. But this is better marketing than Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works could never pull this off.
No, Matt.
Yeah.
Almost was like, what do you think Sydney Sweeney's bathwater smells like?
I'm not. I disavow that question. No. So here's the other half of my thought. Good for her for getting her bag. Go off, queen.
Go off.
Anyone that buys this soap should be flagged on the internet. They should be flagged. They should have like some sort of I would say like a watch. You should have to answer some questions before you could purchase this. Like when you hit add to cart, there's like a drop down menu of like 5 multiple choice questions before you can actually purchase.
First question: will you eat this bar of soap? No.
I could not fathom buying soap made from someone's bathwater.
I also got a really hot take.
Yeah.
Dr. Squatch, and watch, this is probably the only opportunity we'll ever get a sponsorship, but I feel as though Dr. Squatch doesn't lather that well.
I've never used it.
Yeah, so I've used it quite a few times. And I feel like it doesn't lather that well. Like I have like this really nice silicone, it's a loofah technically, but it's more silicone. And I can't lather that well with the Dr. Squatch soap, bar soaps.
You don't raw dog your soap on your body?
I actually raw dog a little bit, and then I put on the loofah that I rub around with. Like usually I'll lather up the loofah, and then I'll take the soap, I'll raw dog it a little bit, and then I'll take it and I'll start rubbing around myself. So
yeah, I usually
put that in your picture. Put that in your minds, you listeners out there.
Yeah, I'll give you another picture. So I lather the front, but then you can't reach the back. You can't get your whole back with just the bar of soap because your arm doesn't bend that way. We got this like brush that I'll kind of rub it on the brush, or I'll use like like body wash to like
Mm.
put on the breast and then scrub in there.
Unless you're Charles Barkley, you need to bring your own bars of soap.
Yeah. But yeah, this is disgusting to buy. Again, good for her. Get your bag. Look yourself in the mirror and be like, are you seriously going to buy her bath water?
I feel as though the society is taking advantage of people who are obsessed with celebrities.
Freaks.
I mean, I will say that this is not the only weird, I don't want to call it weird harassment because it was obviously with permission, but I feel like there are a lot of internet celebrities out there that are getting these requests, such as getting bathwater from these people. I'm glad I'm very past that internet. Like, I'm out of that internet culture, in my opinion.
I have another question that you set this up perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly. In regards to people liking bathwater. So do you think there's actually people out there that like have a thing for having someone, whether it's Sydney Sweeney or someone else's bathwater? Or do you think, because we all read internet comments, they're out of pocket, they're wild. Do you think it just became a funny thing to comment like, oh, give me your bathwater, and this is how it came up? Or do you think there's actually like sickos and perverts out there that are like all about this?
I think there are sickos and perverts out there. Unfortunately, in my humble opinion, I think the opportunity, bathwater is very much so a low lift for such requests. And I know we're getting so in the nitty gritty, and I hate it so much. Like, imagine somebody asks for like a sock of yours. That's kind of weird. You're giving up like a possession of yours to give to this stranger. Bathwater, on the other hand, depending on your country, comes and goes. Like, it goes down the drain. It goes through, like, that's a very like low risk ask, in my opinion, for it. So I don't know if the internet just got smarter or if we're getting more creative. I think a combination of both.
The internet definitely did not get smarter. No. We as a society have gotten much, much dumber since the internet has come out. That's a guaranteed fact. That's some funniness of science for you right there. That's guaranteed.
Now, Matt, I know we are happily together. What do you think would be the weirdest product you'd buy if a celeb slapped their name on it?
That's a good question. I'm not like a huge hardcore. I mean, like yes, I am wearing like it. Okay, this is gonna sound funny. I was gonna say I'm not like that hardcore. Like, oh my god, I love these celebrities, I gotta have it. I am wearing a Cooper Flag jersey that I really wanted, so that's part of it. But that's not weird.
You want their bathwater?
No, do not want Cooper's bathwater. I wish him a very long and healthy NBA career. But I came back to college. Mike, he made $28 million last year at Duke.
What? Sorry.
Yes, he made $28 million at Duke last year.
Can you imagine making $28 million by going to school?
Could you imagine staying 4 years of college and coming out $100 millionaire?
$100 million. Well, you got to pay off for the loans, Matt. Come on.
Well, Duke is expensive. That's true. Yeah, he's probably got a couple thousand left.
Just a couple thousand.
Just a couple
two, three.
I don't, definitely not an article of clothing, but like there's also people that have like a sandwich that like Elvis bit out of. That's weird too.
So, so funny you transitioned to that, because I thought I would cover a couple of other celebrities that have sold products or related things. So Noah Cyrus sold a vial of her tears to promote her EP Good Cry. $12,000.
Nope. For one.
Okay. Gwyneth Paltrow's candle that scent is "This smells like my vagina."
oh for two. You had me at candle, then the name really threw it off.
For $75? Okay. Scarlett Johansson's used tissue.
That's just like you could get sick. No.
Yeah. Someone got it for $5,300, and it's just now sitting in a box. So it's basically cold in a box. We did mention this before in the past. Justin Timberlake's half-eaten French toast.
Yeah, I don't get the food thing.
Yep.
Just in the mold.
$1,025 in 2000. Troye Sivan's bottomless bowl. So Troye Sivan promoted a bottomless, baseless, and beautiful brass bowl priced at $700.
Okay.
Marilyn Manson's Mans in the, it's all one word. The shock rocker introduced his own brand of absinthe, aptly named Mansoneth, boasting a 66.6 alcohol content, because nothing says drink responsibly like satanic brand. Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on that.
And then Kiss actually offered branded coffins.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Branded. Yeah, that's cool. What sponsor?
Today's episode of the Funny Business Podcast is sponsored by caskets because we know death is coming.
If you could put one brand all over your casket.
Apple or Moe's Southwest Grill.
I thought you were going to say Moe's.
Yeah. just put an Apple logo at the center of the lid.
Yeah. I don't know what I would pick. Oh, Yankee pinstripes. Oh.
Nice. So after reading all those, do you think Sydney Sweeney's bathwater soap is not weird anymore?
It's weird to buy for sure. Yeah, no, I don't really care to be friends with people who buy anyone's bathwater, especially someone like you're never going to meet her. What are you going to do? Send her a message like, "Oh, your bathwater smells great." Like, how do you come back from that? You can't.
You smell great.
And also, how do we know it was made with her bathwater?
There is claims that it is, and Sydney is, shall I say, is endorsing it, calling it weird in the best way.
Yeah, listen, I think she probably knows it's weird, but again, get your bag as long as it's safe and no one's gonna harm her. Go off, Queen.
That's why today we are selling Funny Business water.
Yeah, it's actually backwash.
It's actually backwash.
And with that, slide on in. Second half of the show, buy or sell.
I have one sell today, selling Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
So I stumbled upon a promotion that Captain America Brave New World was out on Disney Plus. And I feel as though the hype and the interest in watching the movie goes away. I understand Disney wants you to watch it in theaters, but for somebody who is not a typical moviegoer, I'd rather just watch it on Disney Plus. And I didn't feel as engaged as I think I should have because it feels like it came out in February, Matt.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And it's now June. Well, watched it in June. You watched it in May.
June.
Okay, yeah, 4 months. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, let me ask you this question. If you would have gotten an option 3 weeks after it got released to pay $10 to watch it on Disney Plus, would you have paid it right then, or you had to wait till June?
I would have waited till June.
Okay. Because that's probably coming next.
I will say $5 at most.
They would, I think they'd probably still make a lot on that.
It's like the amount of a ticket.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Like $5 Tuesdays, the amount of a ticket.
Yeah, you could do like $10 opening weekend, and come like Tuesday, drop it to $5. That's a genius idea. How are we not millionaires?
Bob Iger, listen, man, I'm telling you, you gotta listen to this podcast.
Gotta listen. Got to. Sure for you.
Yeah. So that's my sell. On to my buy. I'm buying an extra paycheck.
Yeah.
For those that got paid bi-weekly, we got an extra paycheck in May. Absolutely beautiful.
Yep. And I think this is customary for everyone. You don't even take out health insurance that third paycheck.
Oh.
Is that not customary?
Wow.
Every time I have 3 paychecks, my last one's always like a little higher.
Breaking news, Matt doesn't have health care for his third paycheck.
Yes, please donate blood. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Extra paychecks rock.
Yeah, it's good to pay off the credit card. It's good to have it for extra savings. You know, maybe you're eyeing up something beautiful that you want to buy. Let me tell you, it's wonderful. It's great.
Yeah,
save it first.
Yes.
Don't spend it all in one place. And then finally, I'm buying investments made years ago that are paying off, literally.
Okay.
So Matt, I bought a lifetime subscription of let's just call it a CRM system for my side projects for like photography, videography, social media marketing. I had a one-time payment of $79. That was back in 2021.
Okay.
Matt, I kid you not, I'm still using it today in 2025, and it has saved me hours, if not days, of working with clients because it can send contracts, it could send invoices, it could send me, it can put task lists together. It does everything from like sending an automation. It has certainly helped my time in doing this. Not saying that it is my full-time job, but certainly has made it a part-time job because of capabilities of this platform. It's called Plutio, Plutio. had a lifetime deal subscription all the way back then. You now have to either pay a monthly or yearly subscription for it.
Nice. That's awesome.
I love it.
Yep. Past you has helped out future you.
Yes. And that was a future me problem, a future me solution.
Yeah, done by your past self.
Done by my past self. It's wonderful.
I love it. Love little things like that.
Yep. And that's all I got for buy or sell.
All right, I have a lot. We're going to start with buy. I'm going to buy Extremely Dumb Thoughts.
Okay.
Like I mentioned to you that I have something for the podcast, a question you're going to absolutely hate. But yeah, it's a question I think is interesting.
I forgot about this and I'm so ready.
Yeah, and I actually haven't seen this on the internet yet. So here we go. Let's say you're in public.
Okay.
And you have to use the bathroom. Maybe you're at a restaurant or like a diner on like a Sunday afternoon. You have to go number 2. Go into the bathroom, and it's just a one-person bathroom. Or let's say it's a gender-neutral bathroom, but it's one person can go in at a time.
Okay.
So you go in, you close the door, you lock the door.
Uh-huh.
And in this scenario, there's also a stall, like with walls and a door for that toilet. You sit down to go number 2. I question to you, the bathroom door is already locked. Are you closing the bathroom stall door? This is the reaction I expected. It's that stupid.
I would say yes, just in case because let me tell you, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, there's a lot of restaurants and places out there that have a bathroom but don't have a lock that works well on the outside door.
Yeah.
So I think it's in the best interest of everybody if you have had to go number 2 in the stall that you lock the stall door too.
I agree, and I have done this previously, and I've always wondered, like, am I the what am I trying to say? Am I in the minority
the
here?
Outlier?
Yeah, the outlier. Do people just lock the bathroom door and that's it? Because that's not safe to me.
Dude, that's it's pretty risky if you ask me.
Very risky. Very. Imagine just walking in. Because then so what happens if someone accidentally gets in, you're taking a crap, and your bathroom stall door is open? Then you're gonna look like an idiot with your pants down.
And then they're gonna walk in and be like, dude,
what the hell?
What the hell is even that?
I'm also buying Stranger Things.
Season 5.
Final series. We got a trailer that was a lot of old clips, but it had very intense foreshadowing. So, Mike, the last Stranger Things season was 2022, so it's been 3 years. I would like to call out all of the idiots who are saying it's been too long since season 4 and they're not interested anymore. I've seen so many internet comments of it being like, the luster is gone. It's been 3 years since we've seen season 4. This is one of the greatest shows of all time. This has the potential to be way better than Game of Thrones if the final season goes well, which it's gonna go well. It's like the same brothers, same writers. This is one of the most anticipated seasons of all time. If you're not gonna watch it because it's been too long, guess what you can do? You can go on Netflix and rewatch all of it. I'm fired up over this because I've seen so many people it's pissing me off.
Mm-hmm. I feel as though Stranger Things is up there with like, because I think it was like complimentary, like Stranger Things and then Outer Banks. Like those 2 shows came out during COVID. And people were fired up over them and like wanted season 2 and all that stuff. I think it's like the generation, like there's the generation of like people watching The Office or Parks and Rec. Like this is this generation's TV shows of Outer Banks and Stranger Things. Like, and people are begging for The Office. And they've always begged for The Office to come back. I mean, it's coming back in a weird way. It's a totally different spinoff, which that doesn't really count, but people beg for a show to come back. And I tell you this, people just complain. And I said this a few weeks ago about like people like overanalyzing the trailers. Just watch the freaking show.
Oh, I can't tell you how many TikToks I have to scroll past of people giving their theory of what's going to happen, dissecting the scream that Will does in the trailer to another. Just watch it. Just watch it. Enjoy it. It's going to be awesome. I will say, did you see how they're releasing it?
Yes.
Part 1, Thanksgiving. Part 2, Christmas. Finale, which I believe I saw is like 2.5 hours. 8 p.m. New Year's Eve. That's brutal.
That is brutal.
Yeah. A lot of people canceling their New Year's Eve plans.
Yeah. Has that been on your algorithm lately? Is all the Stranger Things predictions and trends?
Yep. And I'm skipping every single one of them. I don't even want to have like an idea of what I think is going to happen. I just want want it to happen.
You know, it's been on my algorithm lately.
What?
Blackstone grills.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I want a Blackstone grill so bad. They're awesome. They're a bitch to clean.
Yeah.
But they look so cool.
Yeah.
Also buying Taylor Swift.
Swift.
You can see behind me, she is today's person of the day, which I will try to update weekly, which, as I said before the show started, should be person of the week. I just didn't feel like changing it. She has all of her music back.
That's amazing.
That's go off queen.
I feel like it was in due time. Like it would soon happen.
Yes. And for the people saying that she already remade all of her songs, she now owns them twice, and that's awesome.
Yeah. And she's making double the money. Get her bag.
Yes. And my final buy, Mike, I have a surprise.
Okay.
Buying Funny Business food.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, guess.
It's a chip.
Kind of chip.
It's a Pringle.
It is not a Pringle.
Oh,
no.
it was so close.
I've been looking for the Miller Lite Pringles and I haven't found them. I don't think they're out yet. I thought I saw May. I haven't heard that they're out yet. I have a Lay's potato chip.
Oh.
So I think they're doing a flavor contest of like 3 different flavors. I have not bought all 3, but I would like to try one of them. Limited time, Lay's potato chip, bacon grilled cheese.
Oh.
Yeah. 1 bite. Those rules. Oh, I got a fat chip right on top.
Oh.
Smell test. Oh. I'm not really, I don't know what this smell is.
Okay.
All right, look at this chip.
Holy
Look at this
cheese
juicy boy.
filled.
It kind of smells like a bacon grilled cheese. Here we go.
Okay.
1 bite. Very, from the moment it hits your tongue palate, bacon. Straight bacon.
Okay.
Not getting a lot of cheese. Let me try one more chip.
All right. Try it.
Yeah, not getting a lot of cheese, just a lot of bacon, and like butter kind of thing.
Okay.
I'll give him a 6.3 out of 10.
6.3.
6.3, not the best. But I'll finish them.
Pringles beer can chicken was apparently released in May of this year.
That's what I thought. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Is it exclusive anywhere?
I haven't seen it. Maybe, you know what? We haven't checked out the alcohol section.
Okay. Not was serious.
I don't know, Matt. I've checked every time and I haven't found them.
You know what? I was at the grocery store today and I did not go to the alcohol section. Now I need to go next time.
Could you imagine you find it?
I couldn't imagine. On the sell, I am selling casino tricks.
Okay.
So I attended a gala last week at local casino by us. They gave everybody who attended the gala $10 free slot play.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let it run.
Me and took one of our interns from work.
Let her eat.
We were like, let's go use it. It's free. So I asked when we entered the casino floor, where do we have to go? Like, oh, you have to go register at player services. I'm like, here we go. This is how they get you. I walk up. They're like, all right, this is your first time like getting a card with us. And I was like, yeah. All right, we just have to make you an account, whatever. So I had to give him my email. I think I had to type in my phone number. Then, Mike, as this is how they try to hook, line, and sinker you. On top of the $10 for my attendance, they gave me an extra $30.
Yeah,
because I made an account.
That's pretty standard. And
then every other day for the next 2 weeks, supposedly, they're giving me $20 more free play.
It's honestly not bad.
Yeah, all right, let me say this. I'm going to go use the free play.
Yeah.
But after that, that's it. They're not getting me. It ain't happening. Nice try. Insert casino name here. Not getting me.
So I'm assuming you didn't win any from your free play that you were there that night?
No comment. Emphasis on the no.
There was the one time I had free play and I actually won. I think it was about like $400. But then the problem was I couldn't cash out because I was still on the free play. Like it was like $20 free play. I had to spend $20 before I was able to cash out that $400. That is the scam.
That's customary. And that's partially why I didn't win. Third spin in, I won like $30 and I was up to 70, but I knew I had to spend down an extra 30. So then I got down to 30. I'm like, well, I'm not just screw it. I'll just play the $30. Do not get me. And finally, I am selling commenters on our podcast clips. I love when people comment on our podcast, both good and bad. Yep. I think it's fun. It's good interaction. I like when people roast us. I like when people love the content.
Yep.
I will say, roasting us for being corny. Seen the show? Know who we are. If it's your first interaction with us, maybe dig a little deeper.
just watch the last reel, and maybe watch the last reel before that, and maybe before that too. And you know what? Why don't you just watch all of them?
Yeah, I forget which one it was. Oh, I think it was the clip of the 100 men versus one gorilla.
Yeah.
Guy commented, "Make podcasting equipment more expensive." Listen, there's a lot worse things that we've talked about to make that comment for.
Yeah. And let me tell you, we bought the expensive equipment. So
We did.
We did.
But no, I appreciate the comments. I'm not really one that like gets bothered by like those kind of comments, just because like I know it's just people on the internet. Now I know there's others that like that, and that's fine.
What has been helpful in many cases is that, and we don't have like a deep bench for our community, but there is a lot of times when people do comment negative things that others will comment on those negative comments, being like, dude, you're being dumb. Like, stop.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yes, good for those people. But I don't know about you, but keep it going.
Yeah.
More the merrier.
I want you to roast me.
Yes.
Mike's roasting session.
That'd be a funny segment to
That
have
would be.
people send in roasts of us. That'd be awesome.
Jeez. Take it, but roast it.
There is a podcast that I listened to. If you does that, it's quite funny. That's all I got.
All right. Well, we may not be selling bathwater, but you know what we are selling? T-shirts, sweatshirts, blankets, cups, coasters. You can find all that good stuff in our social media at beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod. Mr. Matthew,
Ish.
what is your advice for the good people, the coworkers of the funny business world?
My advice is when you have reward points at grocery store, the fast food, the clothing store, make sure you use them before they expire.
Yes.
I was at the grocery store today. Like I said, I saw that I had 40 cents off a gallon that expired on Friday. And then I went to fill my tank. I was at like a quarter of a tank. I had 40 cents off, and it cost me $16 to fill my tank.
Heck yeah, buddy.
Nothing better. So I feel like sometimes the points don't expire. Those companies are great. When they do expire, that's okay. Just make sure you use them.
Use them or lose them. Beautiful. Well, that concludes today's episode. And until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.